Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a video for little stint extra clips. I had this cool idea of maybe we make like longer videos for each bird that if you want to see more clips of, you'll get more video of it and it'll kind of be like edited a little less, but it'll still be good nonetheless. So this is for the little stint and like about how we saw it, how we recorded it, and how we found it. So there was like a little stint reported a couple days ago. And we woke up at like maybe 4 or something to drive down to Allen's Pond to see it. We arrived at the spot and we had to like walk across this like weird plank. I'll show the clip. Why is this one broken? I don't think they need these anyways. When we arrived there was a barn swallow just sitting along I don't know what it was. It looked like a giant steak in the field, but we got some photos of it. It was pretty cool. There were a ton of ospreys. Throughout the trip, every time you looked up, there'd be an osprey. At one point, we saw an osprey holding a fish. I think it was a striper. I don't know, but I think it was probably a striper that osprey was holding. Other than that, there were spotted sandpipers and killdeers when we began in like this field. Not near like the marsh or anything, but it was like this flat field where there were like sandpipers and a killdeer. And then we saw a bunch of deers. There was a deer in a bush. I didn't get it on video, but there's another deer where it jumped up over like these bushes and it was flying. It was super cool. Not flying, but it was going up and up. We saw our first sandpiper. I think it was semi-palmated. I think we saw a few piping plovers. We continued down. There were some gull species we saw. I definitely kept my eye out for the stint. I was pretty sure it was farther down the beach, so we kept going. We made it to like this like the beginning of the sand split where we saw like some birders out in the marsh, and we thought they got there like by boat or something. So we were kind of confused about that. And we weren't just gonna go through the marsh and hurt it. You don't want to hurt sensitive habitat like that. So unless we could find a trail, we can't get out there, or we won't go out there. After a while walking back and forth, we tried to find the trail. Then we saw some coming back through, and it was like a narrow trail. We saw them coming back on. So we went up and through it. We continued walking down it. I think I have some clips of that. And when the people got there, they're like, oh yeah, the stint's still there. We just saw it. Hasn't left. It's on the left side or something. So I went down. And by the time we were there, there's no one else left. They all saw it. So we arrive at this like first spot, and I'm like, I don't think it's here. So we went like a little farther down where they said it was. Like maybe a couple minutes later, I see what looks like the bird. I get the scope on it, and like the video may not be great, but the scope views were amazing. Because we were like maybe 20 to 30 feet. I'd say more like 30 because we were on like this little, I'm not sure what it was, but we were just standing there watching it for a little while. I had like the red head. It had no webbing between the toes, so you can tell it apart from redneck stint, I think. Yeah. But like when you saw it in the binoculars and then like naked eye, you could see it better when you're just looking at it, I guess, than like when you have the binoculars on it. And then like the scope views were really good. We continued to watch it. Another person came along who said like they lived at a place nearby and they like work at the wildlife sanctuary, and they had like a marbled godwit the other day, so I thought that was a pretty interesting thing. After a little while walking or waiting, we made our way back, and I think I have some clips of us going back. Really happy about the stint. The stint's a cool bird, so I'll play some clips of it running around because I think they're really cool. If you like this type of video style, please like, comment, and subscribe, because That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else to say, so